It's me, Renee. I'm back. And yeah, I might seem happy. Well, I'm happy, but I'm tired. And I had an inkling that today was the sapphicathon for this month. But then this morning I was kind of suddenly unsure. So and I planned to maybe make a video yesterday to make a TBR, and then I planned to make it this morning. I didn't figure out if it was today. And then I saw today, oh yeah, Jesse from Bowties and Books put it on their booktube channel, like as kind of like heading. Yeah, it's today. But yeah, anyway, I don't really plan to read that much. Well, of course, you can't read that much, depending, but like it's 24 hours, so you can't read tons of books unless you're reading like crazy or just reading very small books. I suppose that's possible. Though if you're reading many small books, it's not reading much. Well, yeah, I suppose if you read a lot of books, it's still a lot, even though it's not many pages. But yeah, doesn't matter. But yeah, so yeah, I might see I'm a bit like I said, a bit energized. Honestly, I'm quite tired. Okay, so the thing is, I've worked all week. Okay, so usually, well, mostly I have part-time job. Sadly, I don't have full-time job. I want a full-time job, can get one. So I'm a part-time job. But this month I have more working. What's the word again? I have more working shifts than usual because of reasons. And and today I end up working 8 hours instead of the usual 4. I do some Saturdays. So yeah, I'm quite tired. And I worked Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, and today. And today I worked all day. So yeah. But yeah. Anywho, I have a plan. I'm gonna try to read a bit in Once Upon a Crime by Robin Stevens. So this is actually a collection of short stories. Well, short stories, and it's actually also at the back there are hieroglyphic alphabet, and then there's also Morse code stuff, and then there's yeah, that's the extra stuff. Oh yeah, there's also like map here, so it's some extra stuff, but like the stories are there's 5 stories, 5 novellas. Let me check. Sorry, let me check. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, there's 6. But actually, I've actually read 2 of them before because 2 of them have already been published, but a few of them haven't. So yeah, and also I love this series offer, so I was gonna buy it anyway. But yeah, this works in a way that one of the characters in this book, give me a moment, I'm blanking out. Daisy Wells is a lesbian. She's a lesbian in 1930s, so she's a lesbian while it's illegal. But yeah, she's a lesbian. And yeah, this is a middle grade crime series set in 1930s. So this series is set in 1930s, and this was just ended last year. And then there's coming a new series, a spin-off of this one, set in the 1940s during the Second World War. And so it has some of the same characters, but not all of them. So yeah, it's a spin-off. And yeah, excited to read this. Although I think I might pick most of it up tomorrow, and I probably will just read two or maybe 3 stories that I haven't read. As I said, 2, maybe 3 of these I have read before. I know one I have read before. I think I might have read one more. So yeah, I'm unsure how many of these I have read, but yeah, I have read at least one. I don't think I'll reread that one, though. Who knows? And yeah, and then yeah. So as you see, this is ending up being a vlog instead of a TBR. And then I'll come back to you tomorrow when I've read a bit more. And yeah, bye. Hey, so yeah, as suspected, I did not finish lots of books. I finished this book that I started. Okay, so what I ended up doing, I ended up reading 3 out of 6 novellas. 2 of these the novellas I didn't read, I already had read from before, and one I hadn't read, but I wasn't really feeling. I didn't really want to read it, so I didn't read it. And yeah, this one, Once Upon a Crown, very good short stories, novellas. Recommend them so much. Yeah, I would say most of them you can read like without having read the books because they're not like the short stories and not part of the series directly. But the last one, the penultimate one, slightly hints at something that spoils the last book. Though if you have a bit of a brain, you would kind of already know that the last book does kind of trick you. It's not what you think for a moment. It is something else. But yeah. And yeah, as I said, I have other books that could suffice. Well, suffice. Could work for Sapphic readathon. I think I have around. Well, I think maybe I have around 5 or 4. I think around there, like books where either the author or the one of the persons in the book are sapphic or like they love women. Some of them are bi, some of them are pan, some of them lesbian, etc., etc. But yeah, again, I haven't really been in that big of a reading mood. But also mainly, I kind of wanted to finish an audiobook that I had from the library, and I thought, well, maybe there's some sapphic elements in it that I don't know about. So I thought I can finish it and I'll see. In the end, it didn't really have any sapphic elements. Well, I suppose it could be that one of the characters was sapphic that we just didn't know. I mean, I suppose maybe it was like wasn't relevant to the story, so wasn't mentioned. That could be. I mean, statistically, I mean, it was like the story took place on a cruise ship, yeah, but like there were small parts in that I could like be sapphic, but yeah. So yeah, also that was a thriller and scary as hell. So I've learned that I'm not going back to thrillers at all. I do mysteries, and I think if I do mysteries, it's not gory, so it's just like whodunits and not scary ones. I like mystery. I don't like to be scared. So yeah, yeah, that was kind of like I kind of at the end of things that audiobook I was like kind of thinking like, okay, I need a big hug. I need a hug. Living alone, I couldn't really hug anyone. Uh, but I end up thinking, okay, maybe I'll pick something nice romance book for next book. I didn't end up picking up a new book yesterday, but I did end up. Um, I did end up watching Castle, which is kind of a weird thing to do when I was scared of a thriller. I suppose Castle, the TV series. Well, I watched Castle, the TV series. I suppose I could have read one of the books, but yeah. But Castle, the TV series, it's not that scary, and also you have the creepiness of Castle. So yeah, it worked. And yeah, so yeah, in the end, I finished this one during the readathon. But like on Saturday evening, I didn't really read that much because I was so tired. I did start this Saturday evening, but I didn't read that much. So I would say I read mostly on Sunday morning. And yeah, I would say it was a fun readathon. Even though it's been well, keep on saying like even though I mean it's not like for readathons you have to read a lot of books, and also it's a 24-hour readathon. So like I suppose unless like if you have time and if you don't do anything else during that 24 hours readathon, I suppose you could read more than one book. I was tired from a long day, and I also always sleep during readathons because I need my sleep. So yeah, I mean that's the reality of it really. That's what happened. So yeah, and yeah, if you did the Sapphic readathon, tell me down below. Maybe you're thinking, will you be doing it next month? I didn't really know before like this month that Sapphic readathon was something that happened monthly. I did it in July, so I'm not sure if I'll do it next month. But I suppose I might do it. It's not unlikely. I will just wait and see. And yeah, that's that really. If you have any thoughts on this book, on my weird makeup, or just want to say hi, do that. And I'll see you soon. And yeah, bye.